also want to make it easier on our franchisees. And that's kind of the way our warehouse stack, and then looking at our I'm going to call them kind of our true partners, and who are we using for our website? Who are we using for our CRM? Who are we using for our operational software? How are we integrating that into a financial system like QuickBooks Online? Who are we using on the back end for our customer experience, our notifications? How do we bring in Chat GPT? How do we bring in AI utilization into that? These are all ways to actually help us create a better process specifically for our franchisee to service our consumers.
Yeah, and you're focused on the right two segments, right? It's if you, I can't remember who first told me this. It was years ago, but the first rule of franchising: make sure your franchisees are wildly successful, and then everything else will work itself out. But in your world, you're also focused on how do we make the consumer wildly successful interacting with our franchisees, which is ultimately what fuels franchisee success. So I love the split focus there.
Carry it to full circle. So now we have consumers that like our service, like to do business with us, like to do business with their local provider. The local provider then is happy, who is validating us to allow us to help sell more franchises than to help us grow as a franchisor. So it's that circle that is absolutely critical. And if you forget one of those individuals or one of those stakeholders in that process, you're going to slip, and it's going to be a little harder for you to grow.
No, you're spot on. That growth cycle, I mean, it's funny how it works, but this is not anything new, right? Like everyone should know this. If the consumers love you, franchisees will be successful. And then they'll love you, and then that validation process improves. They'll love it. Yeah, thanks for bringing that up. Because these changes you make right now aren't just because you're trying to patch a hole in the ship. You're trying to make the ship operate better so you can cut through the water better. Like it's an investment. Like this data, I know a few brands that because they haven't invested in their own data infrastructure, now they're going out and spending hundreds of thousands of dollars a year on big data BI tools like Adomo or something. I'm like, for the same price or less, you could own your own data set if you just spent the time and effort to build it out.
Yeah, it's I would say that it is a journey. You learn a lot along the way. We were a rare breed back in 2013 when we made the decision to start investing into these solutions and these tools. And I think now we're at a point where we're able to pull data in seconds that used to take us weeks.